On behalf of the entire organizing team, it is my honor to welcome Mr. Jiang Heping to Harvard Sanders Theater this evening.
It's my honor to introduce you to Mr. Jiang Heping, President of CGTN America. Mr. Jiang has served in various capacities over the course of his 35-year tenure at CCTV, including as controller of CCTV sports channels for over 11 years, and Deputy Director General and Controller of Foreign Language Channels, of which there are 6, starting in 2016.
Mr. Jiang, thank you for traveling from DC this weekend to be here with us. The stage is yours.
刚才欧伦斯先生说他50年前学的是中文，我是想一想，我1981年开始学英文，所以我今天试着用英文来做这个演讲。Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, first I would like to offer my warmest congratulations on the successful completion of this year's Harvard College China Forum. Boasting nearly 400 years of academic excellence, Harvard University is one of the brightest jewels in the crown of higher education in the United States and the world, embodying the very essence of Western civilization. In my humble opinion, it is exceedingly meaningful and symbolic to hold a China-focused forum here because it exemplifies the most honest communication between China and the West. Communication is indeed scarce in this extraordinary age, a historical West watershed filled with the uncertainties. The theme of this year's forum is extraordinary times. The word extraordinary, in my view, has at least 2 layers of meaning. First, after 50 years, China-US relations have once again reached an extraordinarily critical juncture. The way the 2 countries manage their relationship will leave a profound and a long-lasting impact on the course of the development of our human civilization. Second, the existing international order is challenged by extraordinary fragility after 30 years of relatively peaceful globalization. The COVID pandemic, geopolitical uncertainty in Eurasia, the looming threat of stagflation, the global shortage of food, energy, and and other necessities, the rapid rise of extreme and polarized ideologies. These risks are deeply intertwined and test the capacity of the current international institutions from which globalization has benefited. Domestic and international conflicts are occurring at a frequency unseen in a century. Cross-border and cross-regional trade and communication have therefore become increasingly difficult. These extraordinary struggles constitute much of the era in which we live. Dear guests, we came to this forum because the responsibilities we bear summoned us here to engage in discussion and manage the challenges we face together. We all understand the necessity of honest and frank dialogue between China and the United States in this age of crisis and distrust. We also believe that China and the United States are responsible for promoting security, prosperity, and innovation throughout the world. The Chinese people are a nation renowned for their strong moral conviction. Ancient teachings tell us that all people under heaven are of one family, and all nations should live in harmony, and that the world belongs simply to the people who inhabited it. In this sense, every one of us shares a common responsibility to our communities, to our countries, and to the small planet on which we dwell. Furthermore, the more capable we are, the more responsibility we should bear. One Confucian phrase encapsulates this idea: 修身齐家，治国平天下. That means to cultivate the moral self, regulate the family, maintain the state rightly, and make the world peaceful. As journalists, we are also contributing our efforts to the shared interest of mankind. Beginning 2 years ago, we have worked diligently to promote a media action, Global Action Initiative, or GAI. GAI provides a platform for the most insightful and capable politicians, entrepreneurs, and scholars from across the globe to brainstorm and discuss how to deal with the common challenges faced by all nations. The mission of GAI is to uphold the sentiments of mankind virtues, to make China's voice heard, to solve global problems, to demonstrate the responsibilities of the media, and to contribute to building a community with a shared future for mankind. In the past 2 years, GAI has focused on global poverty alleviation and climate change with successful outcomes. Heads of international organizations such as the United Nations, the International Monetary Fund, and the World Bank, as well as national dignitaries, famed experts, scholars, and other distinguished guests have shared their invaluable wisdom through the event. And we also released a call to action to media around the world. During the GAI event last year, Mr. Sheng Haixiong, president of China Media Group, invited audiences around the world to join our environmental protection efforts. Let us take action to restore our planet Earth. Let consensus overrule difference to build a community with a shared future for all living things on Earth and safeguard this homeland for us all. After this initiative was publicized, related stories were reported by 501 overseas media organizations of 27 countries in just one day, reaching more than 420 million people globally. This year, we will revisit our focus on global sustainable development. There are still millions of impoverished people in the world who yearn to change their fate through economic development. International support for sustainable development, however, has never been so tenuous as it is today. Because of the ongoing energy crisis, even some EU countries have reversed their fossil fuel policies. In Sri Lanka, the government adopted a very ambitious organic agricultural policy for the sake of sustainable development, which ultimately led to soaring food prices and social unrest. Can we really achieve sustainable development goals in this age of uncertainty? My colleague, Ms. Zhang Xin, participated in the panel discussion on sustainability yesterday, and I listened very carefully to the panelists' discussion, which greatly enlightened me and reignited my hope. We have so many innovative minds here who could definitely work out feasible solutions, combining our strength in financial management, entrepreneurship, technological innovation, and application, particularly blockchain. In Asia, Africa, and Latin America, there are plenty of cooperation opportunities between China and the United States in sustainable development. I hereby cordially invite everyone here to join our Global Action Initiative this year and share your insights and wisdom. Through our effort, we can direct the course of history of mankind to the right path. Lastly, congratulations again on the success of this forum. I wish the Harvard College China Forum continued growth long into the future. And I hope this forum can provide a rare opportunity for the talented and the cool-headed minds from the two great countries to sit side by side and to exchange their spectacular ideas. From this historical watershed, let us move forward into the next 50 years of Sino-US relations and into a fascinating 50 years for mankind. Thank you.